Hey all you sexy people again, this is probably going to go up first on my guides list, but this isn't the first guide that I've recorded. So as you know, I'm getting a bit more enthusiastic about my videos now, trying to be a little bit more entertaining for you guys and make you watch them. And I know that quite a lot of people aren't really going to want to watch this, but this is just a little Dragon Bot killing guide. Green Dragon Bot clone guide. So basically, before you do anything, you want to try and get about 85 magic. I've got 83, but I can put up to teleblock. If you haven't got teleblock, then you might find this a little bit difficult, like I did. But you just want to take a KO weapon and have a good strength level, and then you should be alright. But what I'm using is a polypore staff, and or whatever, screw you. And I really need to get a new one of these because I've got about 700 charges left. And also, I used to take a familiar, but I don't really take one anymore because they just waste too much time. And I could be there and back before I've even bloody banked familiar and stuff. Because I always forget to press the deposit beast to burn and shit. So, you want, I take monkfish, you can take whatever you like, but I've got a polypore staff, some mystic robes, Nate Snow, all that. Some mage gear. Make sure you're not risking a lot though, because when you scold, remember you're gonna be scolded. So at the minute, I'm not really risking a lot, but I risk about 300k on the scold. What the hell? I risk about 300k scold. So you don't really want to risk like 1 mil and 2 mil and stuff like that, because you're not. It's going to take you a while to make that back off bots. But now I'm going to show you the way to go up and how to get there. So you want to start off in Edgeville and you want to go over at Wildy. Bear in mind this is in the wild, so you might get rushed. If you do and you've got some like claws, then make sure you just protect item all the time, because I lost claws like pretty early when I was doing this, and that was just 16 mil out of my bank gone. And I got load for bandos just before that, and Fury. And by the way, Fury is skyrocketing at the minute. It was like 6 mil a couple of weeks ago. Now it's 12.1 mil. So quite a few people who bought that when it was cheap might have made a lot of money. So I suppose I could have done that and seen that it was going up, but I never did. And I could have made quite a lot of money, but I chose not to. Because I got loads of claws and bandos and that, I know I'm going off topic, but I'm just basically doing what I always do. I've got about 8 mil in this, and I've got about 7 mil in my bank, so I might go and buy claws again, but I don't think I am, because I really don't want to get what it were. I got claw rushed and I lagged, and I didn't have enough time to do my quick praise. Because then I had my quick praise on the right ones at that time, but I've changed them now. So anyway, when you get here, you want to totally block someone, then you just attack them. If you want, you can turn praise on, get a little close to them, do whatever, and look at this lag. It's horrible, Jesus. I always get this lag when I come to Green Dragons. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's the internet or the actual computer, because the computer's brand new. And look, I've got the settings all on minimum and stuff, but I've put it on full screen mode and, not full screen. I've put it on this resizable mode and just made it as good as I can. So, as you see there, I killed a bot. All you're going to want to take is the Falador teleports, so they're going like nearly 2k each now, I think. And you want to take the Dragon Bones. And this is how you make a lot of money. So per inventory, I think I make about 80k now from the prices. And an inv doesn't really take that long. Oh yeah, and make sure you bring mage pots if you need them. I'd recommend bringing them, and prayer pots. Make sure you always bring at least 2 prayer pots, because if you're risking something good, like I'm risking a polypore, which this is only worth about 200k now because it's hardly got any charges left. But if you're risking something good, make sure you bring like 2, 3, maybe 4 prayer pots. I used to bring 4 prayer pots, and that's perfectly fine. If you're using range, make sure you bring range pots. always try and work to your best advantage in the situation. And again, you're gonna want to take that. Because the Falador teleports really do build up to bring you a lot of money, and that's what I've found. And I did this with some friends, like a full day once. Some friends I just like met here, and I think it came to me making about 3 mil by this method, and them two making about 1.5 mil. So you can make a lot from this method. And it's pretty easy to do, you've just got to be careful what you're doing and make sure that you don't get teleblocked. If you see that you get teleblocked, then make sure you try and get out of there straight away. Because that'll probably be the best thing to do in the situation, really. Just to get straight out of there, make sure you don't risk out, make sure you don't do nothing stupid. And here I'm nearly at a full inventory. And this guy hasn't really got a defense of it. Oh, you see, you've got to be careful of PKs and always make sure you check the level. If they're about your level, watch out because they might try and like come and kill you. So there you go. So if they're your level, make sure that you try and be cautious a little bit. I normally bring about 20 teleblocks per inventory, and now when you're going back, it's up to you. You can either use one at Falador tabs, or bring one of your own, or you can use teleport to house if you've got a glory in your house. And I think it's about 30. Oh, 1 sec, I'll check what construction level you need for it. I think it's about 38. Guild trophy, you need 47. So, and for it, you need 3 teak planks and armor glory. So, it's pretty good to have one of these in your house, and it's pretty good to have about 50 construction. Oh, I thought there was someone in my house then. But anyway, I think I'm going to end this guide there. If you enjoyed the guide, just make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, do whatever. Peace.